Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today's video I'm going to talk about Jupiter transit in Gemini that happened on the 5th of December, and Jupiter would remain in Gemini till the 11th of March 2026 in a retrograde movement. So today's video is about Aquarius people. So anybody with an Aquarius rising, Aquarius ascendant, Aquarius Lagna or Moon in Aquarius, and this video is applicable for all of them. So guys, whatever I'm going to talk, that would happen after the 5th of December. Okay, that would be based on one, which is retrograde Jupiter in your house of romantic relationships. Okay, and two, Jupiter in Punarvasu Nakshatra. So why have I merged this nakshatra into this video of retrograde Jupiter is because guys, Punarvasu Nakshatra is owned by, ruled by Jupiter. And it has a very similar theme with that of the retrograde Jupiter, which is of a repetitive pattern. So now, let me just quickly give you an overview around what is a retrograde Jupiter. Okay, so guys, when Jupiter is direct, okay, its energy is direct. Its energy is external. Okay, outward. It tells us to grow, expand. But when Jupiter is retrograde, its energy is inward. It tells us to evaluate. It tells us to re-introspect. It tells us to re-evaluate. Like whichever area in the chart, it is transiting. So for you Aquarius people, Jupiter is in a retrograde movement in the 5th house. So guys, 5th house is about your romantic relationships. It is about your, kids, your children. It is about your stock speculation, your stock market, your cryptocurrency. It is about your startup. It is about your creativity. It is about your education. Okay, it is about your mantra chanting. It is about, 5th house is basically the house which is, like the good deeds which you have done in the previous births. Those deeds, they get accumulated here. So it's a very auspicious house. Okay, so now Jupiter being retrograde, okay, is it means that after 5th of December you would be doing a re-evaluation. You would be doing an introspection around all the areas related to 5th house. So which means the first area, which is about your romantic relationship. So guys, this is the time when you would re-evaluate your romantic relationship. Okay, like in what direction it's going. Like, is there anything which is required from your side or from your partner's side, which is required to strengthen the relationship? Now, because Jupiter is retrograde, it means that guys, like somebody from the past, okay, may come up to you again. Okay. This is also seen like in terms of your romantic partner, and because it has a it is a Jupiter in Punarvasu Nakshatra. That means guys, now this is the time in case your romantic relationship is going through a little bit of a rough time. Now this is the time, because I said Punarvasu Nakshatra is about repeated attempts. So once, twice, thrice, third attempt, that romantic relationship is back on track. So in case, anybody who's facing challenges around their romantic relationships, guys, don't lose heart. Just keep on working and you would see things would fall back in place. That's the crux of both Jupiter retrograde as well as Jupiter in Punarvasu Nakshatra. Now, of course, because it is about your kids, so you would, you would introspect regarding your relationship with your kids, people who are wanting to become parents. Guys, this is again, I'll connect it with the Punarvasu Nakshatra, which is, just repeated attempts. Okay. It didn't go through the first time, second time, third time, you hit the nail. Okay. So, or you may look for some alternative strategies around, childbirth. So this is also seen with this. Now, this is the time when you have to re-introspect or do an introspection around your investment strategy. Okay, around your speculation, around your cryptocurrency, around your stock market. And of course, because this is the Punarvasu Nakshatra, guys, if if you're getting repeated losses, I would say this is the time, like I would say till 11th of March 2026 is the time for you to slow down. Okay, or maybe not going for very adventurous speculations, or like getting into a very high investment area. Okay, so this is also is seen. So in terms of your startup also, the people who are into startup, the people who are a startup owner, now guys, this is the time when you have to re-evaluate. Like, you started something with so much of passion, but how come things are not moving the way they should have been moving? So good time for you to re-evaluate. Okay, just take a pause, re-evaluate, just see what is happening. Maybe there are some things which might needs to be done, and which might needs to be included, and some things which you have to stop. Even in terms of your education, guys, so this is the time for you to introspect, to re-evaluate, like whether it's meeting its purpose or not, your purpose or not. So that's mostly about the fifth house. Now Jupiter gives it fifth aspect on the house of your luck, on the house of your bosses, your father, okay, or long-term travel. So this is the time, guys. The first important thing I would say is this is the time when you would re-evaluate your relationship with your boss. Okay, which means whether it's a handshake between you and your boss, or it's just fake promises and more work from your side, just a way to extract more work. Okay, this is the time you have to re-evaluate your relationship with your bosses, with your leadership team. Okay, that's the first thing. So second thing is about your higher learning. Ninth house is about higher learning. So this is the time you have to re-evaluate your decision in case you want to go for some kind of a higher learning. Okay, you re-evaluating your relationship with your father in case you want to go for a long-term travel. Now this is the time when you would re-evaluate that decision, whether you want to go or you don't want to go. Now Jupiter, and of course this is the time, like this is the house for your luck. Okay, which means, guys, little bit of luck. You would see little bit of like luck wise, there would be a little bit of delay, which is not permanent, which is just till the 11th of March. Okay, now Jupiter giving the seventh aspect on your house of gains, on your house of social network, on your long-term desires, on your goals. So this is the time, guys, you would re-evaluate your social network, your friends, and like this is the time to filter out who are toxic people, who are just time wasters, bloodsuckers, and what are the people that truly bring value to your life. So now this is the time to make a proper sheet and just identify people who are just poisonous. And now this is the time, guys, when you have to do a realistic re-introspection of your long-term goals, of your desires, okay, of your wishes. Okay, it has to be some realistic wishes, and you have to make short-term goals in order to achieve your long-term goals. You ought to have achievements around your short-term goals. Okay, now the ninth aspect of Jupiter is on your ascendant, which is your physical identity, your physical being, which means now this is the time you would re-introspect about your health. Like, what are the changes now? What are the things which are required in terms of your health? Because that's you. That aspect is on you. Okay, now this is the time when you would be re-introspecting about your social image, about how should you present yourself better socially. So that's mostly about the Jupiter retrograde in your fifth house, guys. So Aquarius people, if you have any questions related to this particular transit, you can write in the comments and I will answer. So guys, if you like this video, I would request you to press the subscription, to press the bell notification, and to also add a comment, because your comment really validates my effort. And anyone wants to connect with me for a reading, I have shared my WhatsApp details. I have shared my email address in the description of this video. You can connect with me on that. So that's it for today. Thanks a lot for your time, and you have a great evening. Thank you.